Kids are born learners. Babies learn, that's what they do. They learn. And something somewhere along the way messes that up. And I think what messes it up is pressure to learn only certain things, pressure to become only a certain way that is like socially approved, and then the kids start to shut down. Society has this institution. It has lots of institutions, but one of the institutions is called school. And the job of that institution is to take all these individual people and make sure that they fit within the social structure.
I think the current public education system is pretty external. There's a curriculum to know, there's people who are trained to deliver it to a student. It's all pretty much decided ahead of time. Here's what's important to know, you need to know it. But life without school starts with the person. You as a student decide what it is that you're interested in, what you want to do, what you want to work towards. And we, along with a student's family, provide support for someone to do that. Because we believe that people can do that and want to do that. They want to be self-directed, they want to learn, they want to figure out their own path, and that they're capable of doing that. Kids, for the most part, will bring the desire, I want to learn, I want to learn, I want to learn. And until that desire is extinguished, their attitude is more. I'm interested in this, I'm interested, I'm curious, I want to discover. And once that desire gets extinguished, it's really hard to light it back up again.
There's a lot of people in New Orleans who have solar power systems, and I think they're the people to go to ask for advice about how to really get it set up. Here, if you could turn around, Jess, there is a solar panel right here that we built. It's not very pretty, but it is definitely usable, and it makes 60 watts. So, we're gonna hook that thing up.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think the importance of life without school is determined individually, how much you want to put into it. If you're just like interested in not being in school and kind of ditching out on life, it's really not the place for you. But if you're interested in finding and beginning to shape and beginning to be able to make a community for yourself where you can support yourself doing what you want to do, I think that's pretty important groundwork.
I'm not going to build something for my students. They're not going to build something for me. We may build something together, but more importantly, they will be building something for themselves. And in any kind of building, the foundation is really important. It's like #1 thing. You gotta have that foundation. So communication brings us to the base, to the foundation. If you're building on a false foundation, then the building is in jeopardy. So sometimes people think, oh, I really need to learn algebra, when they don't. They think the reason for their learning algebra is not because of any love of algebra or not because of even any actual usefulness of that in a later program. It's because maybe their parent has said it's really important to know algebra. But they don't really care, either directly or indirectly, about algebra. And so that base of I'm learning algebra to please my parent or to please some authority is not a firm base. And the learning, if it works at all, it is going to take longer or it's just going to fall apart.
I think other people can be other eyes to tell me, here's what I'm seeing, here's what's going on. And I can do that for other folks. It allows me to see and hear things that otherwise I couldn't know. And it lets me also see how other people are shaping the world. And I think being able to do that helps folks be more creative, more self-directed, more aware, and then more able to take actions on those awarenesses that they learn. So communication is pretty key to being human, I think.
Communication is about getting rid of the fake part. It's getting rid of the conditioned part. And it's establishing a base of honesty, a base of security, a base of confidence. It's about establishing a base.